Alright guys, we got to talk about Nickelodeon All Star Brawl. This game is incredibly fun. I had a lot of faith in it when I first seen the trailer. I was like, hey, this is actually pretty cool. A Super Smash Brothers type game, but with Nickelodeon characters. So I was really on board right from the start. And something about it just stood out to me, like it had some really good potential, and it certainly does. Um, it plays a lot differently to Smash in the way that you have a button to do heavy attacks. You can't just press any direction and A and hold it to do a strong attack. There's actually a separate button to do strong attacks. Now, this can be a lot more simplified for, say, younger players that can't coordinate sort of the left and say left and A at the same time sort of thing, or I know that the right stick does the same thing in Super Smash Brothers Ultimate to make it a little bit easier. But um, what I find Nickelodeon All Star Brawl does right is that the screen isn't flooded with just crap everywhere, and that is a real plus to me because there's just too much going on in Smash Brothers. I'm not dunking on Smash Brothers at all. I really love Smash Brothers. I've been playing it since the N64 version. But yeah, it's just really nice to have a different flavor every now and then. I've played a lot of Smash Brothers clones. I've got a video, actually, I'll leave a link to that in the description, of Super Smash Brothers clones I've played. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smash Up, Cartoon Network, Punch Time Explosion XL, just to name a couple. So yeah, this is another, technically another clone, but I feel like it does a lot of stuff right, and my sister, who she does partake in Super Smash Brothers. She's not like a massive fan of Super Smash Brothers Ultimate or anything, but she does partake. She does get quite frustrated with it. I had a game with her of Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl. She's like, all right, fine, I'll have one game. And then she ended up having three games. So, yeah, she really enjoyed it. The roster is very small in the game. There has been rumors that there are going to be more characters coming out at a later date as DLC. But I will say that the characters that are there fight in very uniquely different ways. It's not like Super Smash Bros. Where there is a lot of clone characters that kind of fight the same sort of way, like, swordsman. If you're a Super Smash Brothers player, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, it's quite neat. Now, I am quite comfortable with a small roster of characters. I feel like you can go a little too over the top with some, like too many characters to choose from. It's just a little bit overwhelming. In Smash Brothers Ultimate, I don't know. Like I know some people obviously they want to see their favorite character on the sheet on the roster, but it's it can be just like a little bit too. I'd rather have less characters and more unique gameplay styles, or more unique gameplay, and that's one thing that's really neat. I'll tell you a story. So I was playing Rayman Legends, right? And there's a soccer game that you can play. You can kick a soccer ball from the left to the right of the screen. Like you got to and play against another player, and they've got to kick it to the left of the screen into your goal, and you've got to kick it to the right of the screen, which is their goal. And it's a really fun game. Now I was thinking, why the hell isn't something like this in Super Smash Brothers? Well, Nickelodeon All Star Brawl actually takes this idea and uses it and makes it really fun. There's more than just one ball game you can play as well. There's soccer, obviously. There's football. There's a couple of others in there as well, which I haven't played yet, but I've spent quite a bit of time with the game playing arcade mode so far, and I'm having a blast with it. It's very fun. Um, I choose Ren and Stimpy because I freaking love Ren and Stimpy. Powdered Toast Man is also available as well. Uh, but back to Ren and Stimpy, honestly, it's so cool to see Ren and Stimpy in a game again. They haven't been in a game since the Super Nintendo Mega Drive / Sega Genesis era, and it's just so cool to see. One thing I will say is that Ren and Stimpy's moveset, they actually have used some moves from the Sega Mega Drive game or Sega Genesis game, Stimpy's Invention. So that's really neat. Just really cool little details like that that are that sort of nod to like the show, parts of the show, or parts of previous games that have featured them in it. So yeah, it's really neat, and I really highly recommend you give it a go. Um, it's quite a cheap price. It's about 60 something dollars New Zealand here. So that's like, yeah, it's probably like $40 or something US, I'm assuming. I don't know. Um, but yeah, it's a hell of a blast, and the more people support it, the more the developers will be able to add to it. There are currently no. I want to stress this as well. There are currently no voice actors in the game, like at all. So you probably think, oh, that's a no deal for me then, sort of thing. But you shouldn't really let that ruin the experience. It's fun as is, and you got to realize that these guys are on quite a tight budget. They can't afford to pay voice actors to come in and do this. But, granted, this game does well. They may be able to amp it up or add voice actors over time. Now, that would be awesome. I'd love to hear these voice actors come back just for these characters again, but I don't know. I would love to hear SpongeBob's crazy laugh, or, um, you know, hearing Ren call Stimpy an idiot or something. That would be cool. But there's nothing like that. There's just one combo move that is just Ren beating on Stimpy, and like if anyone's in the way of it, they they end up getting hurt. So it's actually really cool. Now, if they were going to add characters, here's some that I'd like to see in there. I'd love to see the Catscratch guys, the Catscratch team. I don't know if they'll put that in, but yeah. Then I'd also like to see Angry Beavers and more characters from Rugrats, but I don't know if they'll. I don't know if they'll do that. I don't know. I'm not too sure actually. Like there are heavy rumors that there are other characters to come out for it, and they reckon that people have data mined the game to find certain audio files of the announcer saying certain characters' names. I'm not going to go into detail there because I mean it's just rumors, and I'm not going to cover rumors. So yeah. Um, well, actually, it's not really a rumor. I've heard the audio files myself on a YouTube video, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. We still don't know. Like, we don't know what characters are confirmed to be there and what ones aren't. But anyway, please, please, please give Nickelodeon All Star Brawl a go. I highly recommend it. It's not like the perfect game, okay? It is rather a great foundation for one, and there's no items like in Smash Brothers that's flying around the screen and distracting you, and you know what Smash Brothers is like. There's just too much going on. I know some people like that sort of stuff, but a lot of times people turn items off when they play anyway, because let's face it, with items on, it's basically ADHD, the video game. So, anyway, without further ado, I'm going to end this video now, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Catch you later.